Hello, welcome back to NutriOptimized meals. In today's recipe we're diving into a flavor-packed dish, Miso Salmon. You won't believe how easy and delicious it is. Let's get started. So here we have our salmon. This is about 150 grams more or less each, and I left the skin on. As you can see, we're gonna cook in the oven. I'm using a big pot. As you can see over here, this is a cast iron pot. It retains heat very well, but if you don't have any of these, you can use a tray. Firstly, I'm gonna put it in the oven. I'm gonna warm it up 180 degrees. Okay, while it's warming up, let's prepare all our ingredients. So first we have our veggies. As you can see over here, we have some bok choy, a courgette. We're not gonna use all of it, but about half of it. Some mushrooms of your choice. I like these ones because they cook very quickly. A few cherry tomatoes. I've got about 8 cherry tomatoes and a little bunch of coriander, which we will use the whole thing. Okay, so the bok choy, I'm removing the bottom and I'm gonna cut it in half and again in another half, so that we're gonna have quarters. And I will remove a little bit the stalk as well. That gets a little bit tough when we eat it, so it's better to remove it. For the courgette, I mentioned that we're gonna have around half. It's quite big, so otherwise it's not gonna fit the whole thing in the pot. I'm removing the bottom, and again, same as with the bok choy, I'm gonna cut in half and in quarters. Something that I'm going to do as well is I'm going to remove a little bit the seeds over here, because they get soggy. I want the courgette to be crunchy. Once I remove the seeds, I'm just gonna cut into pieces, like about 1 finger thickness more or less. It. Next we're doing the mushrooms. These ones, they came in a panette. I just took them off, and the only thing that we need to do is cut the roots a little bit, about 2 centimeters or so, and they're ready. This is very easy, they cook very easily, so that's why I like to use these ones. It's a recipe that is going in one pot, so it's good also that it's small pieces, so I can't spread all over the place. For our coriander, I'm just gonna bend it in half and I'm gonna roughly chop it. And that's all our veggies. For the next thing, so we're going to the salmon ready. As you can see, I have the skin on. I'm going to leave it because it's gonna help me so it doesn't stick, but I'm going to score it. This you should get used to do. This, like scoring, it is going to prevent from curling, so it's gonna stay flat. So you can see I'm pinching, and I just do a little incision about 1 centimeter from each other. Especially if you pan fry, it's very good. It's gonna keep the skin crispy. 25 grams of miso paste, 1 thumb size piece of ginger, and 1 garlic clove that can be chopped or grated like I did here. One teaspoon of sugar, cane sugar I'm using, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and 1 teaspoon of sesame seeds. Just mix it all. It's going to become like a paste. we will use that paste to coat our salmon. It's gonna take like 30 seconds, 1 minute more or less, but you'll get a paste like this. Good consistency, not runny, it will stay nicely on the salmon. So here I have my salmon. We're gonna put on the meat side. So a good spoon, and we are going to spread. Make sure it goes all over the salmon, on the sides as well. And as you can see, there will be still quite a little bit of the marinade left, but that we will use for our veggies. That's why we have that half a lemon over here as well. So we're going to squeeze it in. I just put my hand like so, so all the bits they stay in my hand. And we mix it nicely again. It's going to be easier now. It's a bit more liquidy. Very good. Okay, now that we have everything, we're ready to cook. We're gonna take the pan from the oven, now that it should be hot. That's gonna help us to speed up the cooking. And now that we have the pan, I'm going to spray the 1 calorie oil about 5-6 times, just to moisten the bottom. And we're going to place skin side down the salmon. You can see it's curling a little bit because it's hot. That's good. And now we only have to build up with the vegetables. Very easy. This is a very easy dish. You won't believe how easy it is and how tasty it is. It's just unbelievable. Perfect for a quick dinner or to meal prep for a couple of days. It's really good. If you're doing more portions, maybe in a tray is a bit better, or if you have a bigger pan as well. Just building up over here on the vegetables, make sure that we spread evenly. That's it. I'm going to use the marinade that we did. Spread it all over the vegetables. The vegetables will release water as well, so it's gonna have a nice sauce at the bottom. And lastly, I'm putting the bok choy, spread it onto each corner. You can see also I spread a couple of times. And it's all ready. It's gonna take around 20 to 25 minutes. That's how it looks. Let's go to the oven, and this is how it comes out of the oven. This is lovely, nice color. Finish off with coriander, and each portion with 150 grams of cooked jasmine rice. Here is the nutritional information just in case you need it. It's per portion, and thank you very much. See you in our next video. Please comment and subscribe if you like it. Bye bye.